breaking news. Some of you think you want it, but you don't want it bad enough, and that's why it has yet to happen, and that's why it's so hard for you to make it happen. You may say, no, I do want it. No, if you haven't decided this is it, there is no other option, then you don't want it bad enough. If you don't eat, breathe, and sleep that goal, that dream, you don't want it bad enough. If you're not willing to hurt people's feelings that don't support you or want you to spend that extra time that you need to study or to do whatever it is to get to where you want to be, you don't want it bad enough. We see it all the time. People make things happen that you may have wanted or desired, whether it's fitness, business, or love. And you may say, how did they do that with less tools than me? How did they do that with less experience? Because they want it bad enough and you didn't. You have to want it bad enough. You don't want to eat, breathe, and sleep it every waking moment. You didn't want it bad enough. How bad do you really want it? You have to want it really bad if you're trying to move mountains and molehills. You just can't kind of want it. You just can't be, okay, well, if it happens, it happens. No, this thing has to happen. This is my life. This is my livelihood. This is do or die. This is my happiness. This is what I have to make happen. You have to decide that. And until you want it that bad, it's going to be very hard to make it happen. You're going to feel tiresome. You're going to feel like it's over consuming. And sometimes you're going to have to trick yourself into wanting it bad enough. And you may say, well, how the hell do I do that? Well, you're going to have to give yourself the ick. If it's something you're trying to give up, if you're trying to give up smoking or drinking, I need you to go watch a lot of videos, read a lot of books on what smoking and drinking does to your body. I need you to go watch some of those videos of those patients with that thing in their throat where they're like, I was smoking for 20 years. If you're trying to stop drinking, I want you to go watch videos of people's family who died from cirrhosis of the liver. You got to give yourself the ick. Just like when you're trying to quit somebody, you ever have that somebody do that last thing? You're like, oh, this is the last straw. She don't even know. He don't even know it. He out of here after that. She out of here after that. You have to give yourself the ick if it's something you're trying to give up. Now, if it's something you're trying to gain, then it's kind of like you have to do the opposite. You have to convince yourself, this is my way out. I'm not about to be here like you ninjas. I gotta do this. I gotta make this happen. You know, if it's your fitness goal, I'm finally gonna be in shape. I don't care if you've been fat your whole life. I'm finally gonna get lean. You know, if all you had is a toxic relationship, you gotta convince yourself, I deserve a healthy love. Even if I never seen it a day in my life up close and personal, I know I deserve more than this. You have to trick yourself into believing this is the way. I have to do this. It's not a choice not to. It's not a choice to skip the gym. It's not a choice to go back to drinking, to go back to smoking, to go back to your toxic ex. That is not on the table. You have to stop giving yourself the choice and say each and every day, this is what I'm doing with my life because that's how bad I want it to happen. Now, I know some of you are going to say, I do want it bad enough. I just don't know where to start. Well, you can start reading for one. Pick up a book on that subject, whether it's business, love, weight loss. If you're trying to lose weight, learn about calories, about nutrients. If you're trying to get a business started, learn about what license you need. What are people in your field doing to be successful? What did they do that failed that you should not do? If it's about love, healing yourself, maybe going to therapy. But don't lie to yourself and sit here and tell me you do want it bad enough, but you're not making a daily effort. You're not doing everything within your power. You don't want it bad enough. So there's this woman I know who now works on the set of Apple TV as a camera operator. But at one point, she was homeless. She was sleeping on people's couches. She didn't have money. She was penny pinching. And I asked her, well, what kept you motivated during those times where it felt hopeless, when you didn't get any callbacks, when everybody told you no? And she said, I had decided in my mind, this is what I wanted to do in my life. This is what I was going to do in my life. This was the only choice. This was all that she knew, right? So you cannot be 1 foot in. You have to be committed to your goals wholeheartedly. Because if you're 1 foot in, you leave too much space and opportunity for you to quit, for you to give up, for you to half step. And when you're half stepping, you'll never see the same results. What's the difference between me and you? You talk a good one, but you don't do the shit you're supposed to do. What? Don't let that be you. That really don't have to be you. You can change. Change today. Mark your calendar. This is the day. But you're going to stop being on that BS.